Hello everyone, this is part 2 of my Magic the Gathering World Championship Seattle card deck review from 1998. And the next card I was going on was the Rainbow Ifrit, which is 3 of any cards and 1 water. And it's a summoning effect. And it says it's a flying card. And it requires 2 water. It says 2 water for a phase out. A beauty made more so by its fleeting visions by Turfy. Grab the rest. And the next card I have is Stalking Stones, which is a land. Add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool, which means turn a land. It says 6 tokens for the Stalking Stone to become a 3/3 artifact creature permanently. This creature still counts as a land. So that means it means it's still land, so you can turn the creature and use it, which is pretty neat. And the next card I have is Mana Leak. Mana Leak requires 1 of any land and 1 water. It's an interrupt card. Counter target spell unless its caster pays an additional 3. And the saying is the fatal flaw in every plan is the assumption that you know more than your enemy, said by Volrot. That's some pretty neat sayings on these cards. The next card we have is Dissipate, which is 1 any land and 2 water. Interrupt. Counter target spell. Remove that spell card from the game. If you weren't born with it, you don't need it, said by Valhalla, former trader of Amiquit. Amicat or something, I don't remember. I'm not sure what that name is. It seems Spanish. Like, well, not Spanish, but you know what I mean. And next we have the Nevinyrral's Disc. This is 4 of any card. Artifact. Nevinyrral's Disc comes into play tapped. 1 of any land, 1 turn. Destroy all artifacts, creatures, and enchantments. And there was no saying on that. The next card we have is Counterspell, which is 2 water. It's an interrupt card, counter target spell. It was probably a lousy spell in the first place, said by Roddy Withered Adept. Read that correct? And these cards I forgot to review. These are just lands. This is the quicksand, and it's a land. Add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool. Sacrifice quicksand. Target attacking creature without flying gets a -1 and -2 until the end of game, which is -1 attack and -2 HP, I believe that is. I'm not sure if it's the other way around or not. If it's attack then HP or HP then attack. Alright. And right here we have Dismiss, which is an interrupt card, which requires 2 of any land and 2 water, if I did not read that. It says counter target spell, draw a card. There's nothing you can do that I cannot simply deny, said by Roddy Withered Adept, same person. And I got 1 more to do. Then I'll be moving on to part 3. And the last cards for this part are Forbid. 1 of any land, 2 waters. Interrupt. Buyback, choose and discard 2 cards. You may choose and discard 2 cards in additional to any other coast when you play this spell. If you do put Forbid into your hand instead of your graveyard as part of the spell effect, and it's a counter spell. So right, moving on to part 3. Stay tuned.